Forza Horizon 3 info, details, review, etc. What's good, my G? Your boy Snow, Ignorant Gamers in the house. How you doing? How you living? How you gaming? Of course, if you don't already know, G stands for Gamers. Look, I've been covering E3 for a little bit, trying to give y'all some videos, and I said I would break a few out. Forza Horizon 3, you knew this was coming. And link in the description below to a playlist of all the E3 videos. There will be new stuff updated in there, etc., conferences, etc. So, and always check the link in the description of these specific videos. But I had to do this. So first off, Forza Horizon 3 announced will be available September 27th. There is 3 versions of the game. There's a standard, there is a deluxe, and then there is a something gold edition. I don't know what it was called, but basically whatever the edition that is, that was the $100 edition. The one under is $80. The $100 edition gives you, I think it's either 4 days earlier, 5 days earlier, I'm not really sure, but whatever the case may be. The cover car is Lamborghini Centenario, spelt Centenario. It's the 100-year anniversary of that car. Only 40 being made, I believe dude said, so we get to drive it. And with that, Forza Horizon 3 is now bringing in vistas, the vista mode, where you can like look at the actual car and go all the way around it. So, you know, we'll be able to experience the car digitally. So shout out to that. Also, what I want to say is, you know, all you guys from Forza Motorsport will be happy to know that the auction house is back, where you can bid on cars and sell cars. I know Ramon used to always tell me about that, and it's back. It's not even Forza Motorsport 6. Bang bang. So yeah, so what else is new? Well, there's a 4-player instant seamless co-op. They call it instant co-op. You can drop in and drop out, where, you know, up to 4 players, where 3 players could sync to the host seamlessly in their worlds into to the host world as they were, and they can catch up and drive up with him. And again, you can drop in, drop out. That's pretty sick. Also, the campaign part of it, even though it's 4-player co-op, you're in charge. You're a boss. You're not a rookie anymore. If you remember in the last one, and I think the one before that, you were a rookie trying to build your way up, get your bands, which I hope the bands are still here. And you know, now you don't do the shows, you write the shows. You're the CEO basically. You set up events, you make decisions to expand or build, and where the events will be on the map. By the way, the map is double Horizon 2. Also, by the way, the game is set in Australia. Yeah, more on that in a bit. And yeah, when they say you're the boss, you're the boss. So they had this new feature called Horizon Blueprint, where you basically get the power to create and share your custom gameplay. You can hire friends to star in your festival and win you more fans. And if they're not winning, you can basically give them the pink papers and let them go. And what that means is you're creating your races, you're creating bucket lists as well. Bucket list challenges are back. You're creating everything. You can customize races, say what cars are eligible, not eligible, what cars you actually want to do it in. For bucket lists, you can say how fast they got to do it, blah blah blah, etc. And as far as the, you know, drivatars go, hiring your friends, you basically can hire drivatars of your friends to be in your events, and they're gonna win your fans, and you share it and people play it, and that's fucking pretty sick. I'm a Horizon fan, and that's just crazy. With that, Road Trip is gone, which I'm not sure how I feel about that, because I believe it's gone for both the multiplayer and the campaign wise, and at least for multiplayer, I really enjoy that. Not a lot of information given on the multiplayer, so, you know, they said they're going to be releasing a lot of information over the summer. This game is hitting September 27th, so expect more on that as it comes. What else can I talk about? They said this is going to be the most social Horizon game ever. You know I got my questions. You know I got a bucket list of shit that I want in the game. And yeah, I'm going to leave that alone. So I also want to talk about, for the people who care, I don't really care, but for everyone, they say it's customize everything, personalize everything, and confirm there will be wide body kits in the game. Not sure what capacity, I'm not sure what brand or make or whatever things you're asking or would ask, whatever. They're in the game. There's also going to be a bunch of new rims, a bunch of new tires, just a bunch of new shit. They're going balls to the wall. Now, as far as the personalized everything, yes, you can create your name on an actual license plate. Yes, you can select your own driver character. I'm not sure what's the customization on that. Of course, you can customize your cars. You can, your vanity license plates, as I just said. You can even choose your own horn. As I've said in the past, as much as I love Horizon 2, I take away 3 points because you didn't have a fucking horn in the game, and boom, 3 points awarded ahead of the game because you have a horn. One of the craziest things that's going on in here is they give you more music stations. They've actually added hip-hop to the stations, but there is a channel called Groove Radio or Groove Music Radio, where this is the kicker. You basically are uploading your music to your OneDrive because you're a Microsoft whore, like Ramon, and you point the Groove app to your playlist, and it will stream your music, whatever music you put in there, into your game from the Groove station. It is your own playlist, whatever, it streams. Going back up, the create your own races and all that stuff that you're doing for your festival events, you also get to select the music. So potentially you might be able to have your Groove music stream there. Expect a lot of spam from fake ass rappers and their damn hot mixtapes blowing up your Xbox One, 1S, or Scorpion. Anyway, cars. There's going to be 350 cars minimum in the game, and I believe that's shipped. Horizon 2 shipped with 150. Now, I don't know if that's shipped, but I will say this: and one of the people hit the start button. I know at the gate, at least in the demo that they had there was 178 out of 350 cars. So I'm letting you know that right now. Again, it's in Australia, so there's going to be Australia specific cars. We're talking Falcons, we're talking about Holdens. You're probably wondering how I know that. I don't really know that. What I do know is that the Falcon was in Mad Max, and that is also an actual car. That I do know. Outside of that, if you see the demo race, which I'm pretty sure they're going to give all of us in the beginning of September or the late August, is buggies and trophy trucks confirmed. Those are going to be available. So those are two new I guess car types, you can say. Outside of that, what we're going to be racing on: outbacks, rainforests, beaches, possibly swamps, more terrains for us to rip shit up in. They said it's going to be thrilling new driving gameplay, and with that said, there's danger sign jumps, there's going to be convoys, which they didn't explain, there's going to be drift zones. Think of drift zones the same way we do speed zones. There were places in Horizon 2 where we just turned it to drift zones. New showcase events. The showcase events are the big events where you're racing against, I think we race against a train, we race against a jet or some shit like that, and there's going to be more of those. If you've seen any videos, you already seen one with the big ass military airplane holding a jeep. You're racing a dude in the jeep that's being tugged by a fucking airplane, like silly shit like that, which is fun. I can tell you right now, there's 15 danger jumps, there are 17 drift zones. I know by the time we get the game, based on this map being 2 times bigger than Horizon 2, there better be 4 times the fucking drift zones. That's all I'm saying, and at least 3 times the jumps, because if you've seen IGZ early footage, we've designated a bunch of jumps in Horizon 2, so much that the community that plays Horizon 2 has basically force these dudes to put danger sign jumps. You know that we do this. 15 is not enough if the map is 2 times bigger than Horizon 2. Apparently we'll be racing against a fleet of speedboats, a giant ass zeppelin, and much more. Barn finds are back, and there are more. There will be crossplay between PC, Windows 10 to be exact, and the Xbox One. I don't know why everyone's asking this question. I kind of do, but I'm just gonna be cool about it. Yes, this game is Xbox One, Xbox One S, and Xbox Scorpio, whatever the fuck that may be in the future, right? There was a lot of questions about it. That's why. The gameplay that I've seen, the visuals that I've seen, the feedback that I'm seeing from everyone, the game looks that fucking good. And it's all been shown on the Xbox One. So it's a big graphical bump, but I will say this again. If you go back and you play the demo or the entry race for Forza Horizon 2, you know how amazing that looks. And when you get into the other parts of the game, it still looks amazing, but you do see, you see. So as dope as it look, graphic upgrade looks great, the weather looks great. Shout out to the fucking puddles that they ripped from Forza M6, the mechanics from that. It's in there, hydroplaning. It all looks great, but just don't get too far ahead of yourselves. Take it from me, I'm a fan of the game. The game's amazing. It looks amazing. Horizon 2 is amazing. Sorry, game is amazing. I expect this to be amazing as well. And the visuals, I love it. What else? So there is, I said, Forza Vista, I said that already. There will still be 12-player online free roam. I still think that should be higher. I think I told you about the auction house, which is, you could also follow creators. I don't think that was available in the Horizon series before. I mentioned to you about the music. Oh, the other thing too. So in Forza 6, in case you guys didn't play that or even got around to that option, things from Forza Horizon 2 and Forza Motorsport 5 were able to be imported into Forza 6. Likewise, 6 and Horizon 2 will be imported into... sorry, did I say it right? Forza 5 and Forza 2 will be imported to FM6. So things from FM6 and Horizon 2 will be brought into Horizon 3. So bam, there you go. Now there's one cool little thing that they've been showing graphically that happens in between the races, where they do like the time-lapse thing. And I gotta share this because I know there's some people that are subscribed to us that are very, very, very into photography and videography and stuff like that. These guys built an HDR 12K cam rig, sent to Australia, and had a guy in a tent that was basically 24 hours, I guess, per shot, getting high-res HDR representations of the Australian skies, and it's represented into the game at a HDR high-res level. So look out for that. I still have many questions about the game, mainly about clubs. Yes, clubs are back, but how clubs are ran, how clubs are being supported. They said the game is the most social, and I think one of the things that messed up social in Horizon 2 is how, when your club members are online, in sessions, etc., etc. It's one of my biggest things. Playlist was another thing, and it seems like my playlist thing has been answered, but other things with custom weight checkpoints or whatever. But other than that, it's looking dope. I had to really look for this information. A lot of the other games forked this information up at the after press conference stuff. Horizon 3 was being very elusive. If I would have went with what I had initially after the conference, I would only had a 4-minute video. So hopefully this information helps you guys a lot and you don't have to go searching for it, because I also had to sit through a couple of annoying ass streams of this shit to get this information. So yeah, your boy Snow, I'm excited for this Horizon 3. I could just press the button on it right now for the game, but you know me, I don't support pre-orders. Stop pre-ordering games until people do deliver what we want. on a more consistent basis, then we can start pre-ordering shit again. But look, if you're enjoying the game, if you're enjoying the information, let me know in the comment section below. That shit helps. Like, subscribe if you're not subscribed already. Again, ton of shit in the videos. I have an E3 specific playlist of stuff that I'm covering, stuff that I've already did, and you can find it all in there. Alright, I promise you the link doesn't lead to an auto playlist. It'll go into a list where you can pick and choose what you want. I promise you that. Alright, your boy Snow, Ignorant Gamers, and I'm out. Peace.